been a real privilege over the last 4 years to lead the Pennywise team, who have shown such commitment and passion in delivering a much needed service to Bristol residents, providing people with the knowledge, tools and confidence to manage their money better.
Workshops and events have been a great way of raising the profile of Pennywise, of building good partnerships, linking organisations together and engaging people in one-to-one support. We've always tried engaging ways of getting people to talk about money, from kids' clothes swaps and bike swaps to make your own cosmetics. In addition to taking part in community events across the city, we were also one of the founding members of the Blue Monday Advice Day, a day designed to tackle the January blues and also showcase the advice and support available in Bristol. We've also been part of the development and delivery team for Mood and Food with Places for People and Roof Over My Head homelessness prevention workshops with the council. And it's great to know that these workshops are going to be continuing, so the project learning continues to be shared.
Feedback from beneficiaries demonstrates how life-changing this has been for many, creating improved life chances and increased well-being, helping people take control of their money.
My situation at that time was confusion and despair. Consequently, I needed bailing out, basically, and that's where Pennywise came in to assist me, because I was in confusion, didn't know really what to do and how to handle. Every time I would finish a session with Paul, I would feel happy going, I'd feel happier in myself and self-esteem and, confident, feel much better.
I used to get very depressed. I just cry for nothing. If you asked me what I was crying for, I couldn't tell you. First, come out, introduce yourself. I introduced myself, and I just got all my bills out, and she went through them.
Desperate, bleak, lonely, isolated. I was very much under-nutritioned. Didn't see a lot of hope or a lot of direction really in anything. It's very refreshing to go to Pennywise and speak to John and the team and, just realise that for the very first time after leaving the hostel, I felt that I wasn't on my own, and that, the financial burden that I was under, I didn't have to deal with it by myself. When you're worrying about money and you don't see the wood through the trees, all you see is a load of bills or a load of potential bills, and you can't quite figure out how you're going to get there.
It was just not a good time financially. I kind of wasn't getting any better, it was spiralling and I was getting worse. Paul from Pennywise, his role for me, for my situation, he came to me, first of all, he made me feel really comfortable, because I felt quite embarrassed of my situation. He, guided me. In the first instance, he just asked me some questions about my family, and kind of gave me some small steps into what we could do for the bigger picture, because obviously I was in quite a bit of a mess and I didn't know what to do.
I'm one of the mentors at Pennywise, and I provide one-to-one budgeting advice to our clients. We're ultimately there to empower them so they can take control of their finances and cope with any changes that might occur in the future. One way we've tried to make the service more accessible is by offering home visits, and this has really worked well because the clients feel more relaxed and all the paperwork we need is on hand. In general, it's really important to try and build relationships with our clients so they feel comfortable talking to us. We always will do an income and expenditure. That way they know exactly where their money's going, and then they're more able to do a budget themselves in the future. I think this, alongside the practical, tailored support that we offer, enables people to feel more in control and better able to cope with the future.
My monthly payments has gone down now. If I go back to before I had Claire, it was like a total washout. Now it's just all calm. Not depressed anymore. I don't cry anymore. I got a job now as well, and I guarantee you, your life will change if you ring Pennywise, because my life's changed. Lots.
Now I'm in a very, very good positive place. My financial income over the next few weeks will rise, and hopefully then I'll head into full-time work. The upshot of this is obviously I'm off of VSA, I'm off of all benefits altogether. My life is returning. When you're on the bottom run and you can't see no way out, It's the people that support you, it's the people that guide and help you that promotes good well-being and promotes prosperity, promotes a better future.
Yeah, definitely. I feel more confident in myself. My job, I feel more confident because I was going to leave my job when I first met Pennywise in November. I was so unhappy. And now I'm feeling more confident in there because I'm obviously quite proud of myself.
Sorting out my finances as you know, basically steadied my ship in as much as that I'm not worried anymore. I had good guidance as how to keep abreast of things by staying on top of the bills and staying on top of all of my outgoings. It really did take a extreme weight off my mind. It's like it's like I had an anvil hanging me down all that time, but it's like the anvil is gone.
Funding we've provided to local community organisations has contributed to learning and help establish services to deal with fuel and food poverty, digital inclusion and pre-tenancy training, which is a great project legacy. I'd like to say a really big thank you to all of the funders and partners who've contributed to the project, to Places for People who've given invaluable support as project lead, and to the amazing team who've worked so hard and made so much difference. Thank you.
So I wrote the song about Pennywise to big up the organisation because they've picked me up and and so I want to reach others with the same message that Pennywise has been good for me. Pennywise and